That is not a slow bike. I have not really cracked open the throttle quite yet and really let her rip, but I can tell this thing's gonna want a power wheelie. This bike I purchased about, I don't know, 48 hours ago, and the only opportunity that I had to actually test drive it distance wise is about 1 block. It was really bad weather, raining, terrible. With the mirrors, I definitely feel like they aren't effective at all unless someone is actually right up on my end. So I don't foresee myself utilizing those that much. I have seen these mirrors though that I've seen these mirrors that people have that fold, that will be on the inside and then they fold outwards when you're using them, and then when you're on the trail it's folded away so it's out of the way. This is my first real Supermoto. The only other dual sport that I've had that's similar or even comparable is a old, I think it was an 85 or 87, right around there, Honda XL350R, which I'll try to throw up a picture right here, but is bright red with a very bright blue seat, yellow colored accents. It was a cool little bike. That was my first motorcycle ever. The only issue that I had with that Honda was it was kickstart only, so no electric start, which I was 17 or 18 years old, so me back then, it wasn't a very big deal. So after the dual sport, I had a few different bikes, just kind of leading up to this Supermoto. I've experienced pretty much every type of motorcycle that I felt I could, aside from a true sport bike. You know, nothing crazy. I never had a 600cc sport bike or a 1000, but I guess I could say I've had a higher than a 600cc. That was a close one. And since I've never been on this bike, I was looking for the horn button. I couldn't find it. But, there's a little blue light. Oh, that must be my high beams are on. Yep. But anyways, after the Honda, the dual sport, I believe I got a Kawasaki. It was a 2006, and that was a 650. So it's I can't recall what it is. It was a 650. It wasn't a sport bike. It was more of a comfortable sport bike that didn't have, it wasn't geared the same as sport bikes, so it didn't have much snap, but it was comfortable, somewhat comfortable. It had a Street Fighter setup on it, which is very common for those 650s, so it looked like an alien. And then beyond the dual sport and the 650 Kawasaki, I got into the Harley, bobbers, choppers kind of scene. That's something I did a lot of exploring on. I got my first Harley Davidson was a 2008 Street Bob. Great bike. Very comfortable. I would consider getting one of those again. And that really got me into the chopper and more cruiser style. The Harley, I got the Harley Davidson in my blood. So I got the Harley Davidson in my blood. That cruiser style. I had a large amount of respect for these cruiser style custom builds, and that's something that interests me a ton. It interests me a ton, so I really got into it. I had a custom built chopper, and then beyond that I got an Orange County chopper, and then next I had a Street Glide. That was a 2013 big bike. I really escalated quickly to getting a cruiser style because I wanted something that had a radio, something that had cruise control, because I was intending on doing longer rides, but I never had the time, so I ended up selling it, and that thing lugging it around a city really sucks. Gonna get some gas here. Man, I tell you what, finding neutral on this bike has been a absolute pain. Maybe it's easier than I think. I keep thinking that I'm shifting up into second gear. But maybe that is neutral. Anywho, gas prices are absolutely astronomical right now. We've got $4.54 a gallon. You're right. Do not want to overfill that. $5.57. So the exterior monitor, the exterior temperature gauge on this bike is reading 53 degrees right now. And I was looking at the weather app earlier, and it was saying that it'd be a high of, I think, 49 today. I think it was a high of 49 today, so I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's somewhere around there. And honestly, if it weren't windy, which I'm sure you can probably hear some of the wind noise, if it weren't windy, I'd say it'd be a lot more enjoyable. This thing just rips. Absolutely rips. I do really like that I'm sitting pretty high, so I'm taller than most drivers, or maybe pretty comparable to like trucks. I gotta like move my hip over so I can see behind me. We're gonna take a right. But yeah, there is no point of these mirrors, so I'm thinking I'm gonna pop those off and see if I can find something that would be a little bit more useful. Man, this thing is light. Highway speeds. Cruising at 69, 70, 69. In fifth gear. pretty smooth. I think I'd go deaf eventually.